Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to the Thechatroomshow. I'm actually smiling because, first of all, I want to sincerely apologize for last week. We had a break in transmission. We couldn't start at this time because the thunder was serious, and of course, you all know what happens when the thunder affects your system. So, but of course, we're still able to come up a few minutes after. Thank you so much for everybody who were patient with us to wait till we got back on. We do appreciate you. We love you guys for always listening. Welcome again to the chat room. As you all know, the chat room is a show where we connect you to your artist. That is, we bring the artist closer to you. A lot of times, a lot of people say, okay, let me just give you a brief history why I actually got into this kind of business. Most of the time when I go out, I go to events, I go to places, I get to talk to people, and I realize that most people don't understand that this artist, or these stars, let me call them stars because they are our stars and we're proud of them. They are like us. They are not different from us. It's funny because most people think that they are so, oh, I can't reach this person, and so I'm not interested in whatever the person is doing. And yeah, I do understand from their point of view, because sometimes it's good when you get personal with someone. It makes you appreciate their music more, or whatever they're doing. It makes you value it more. Like for me, I say most of the time when I listen, or I'm probably at an event and I see an artist perform on stage, and you know the performance is a wow performance, it makes me want to go back and say, look, I have to keep listening to this person because this person wowed me. Because for me, stage presence, is everything. Today we're so happy to be here because I have one person who, a stage performance has wowed me, because I've been in 1-2 places that she's performed, and I must say that she's very talented. I love people who can perform without the use of beats, without the use of instruments, you know, by themselves. It shows that apart from the beat, they have talent. I don't want to say who she is, and I don't want to say anything about her, but of course I already gave you guys a clue. And for those of you who are following us on Twitter and Facebook, you already know who we have on. But for those of you who just tune in, it's still going to be suspense to you. But before we go off, we're going to play the regular song, Tommy the Man. And when we get back, I'll be talking a little bit more about the show, then about the artist. Don't go nowhere. It's still the Chatroom Show on Rainbow 94.1 FM. Stay tuned. 94.1 FM. That was Tommy the Man. I usually play that song for those of you who, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't go to church. It's good to go to church. It's good to pray. But you know, I'm a strong believer, and I like, you know, everything you do, you need to put God first and all that. So I usually play that song because one, today is a Sunday. We're lucky to have the show on a Sunday. Two, to just put you in that mood, to always make you understand that it's good to always pray every time you have a problem. The song itself says, take me to the King. It means take your problems, your prayers to the King. So back to the show. Welcome to the Chatroom Show again. As you all know, the Chatroom Show is a show where we bring your artists closer to you. Today we have an incredible, beautiful, fabulous, I'm not saying it because she's here, but really she is. I don't want to mention her name. Right now I'm going to be playing one of her songs. It's titled Super Love. When we get back, we'll be getting to talk to her. I really can't wait to talk to her. We have so many things. I have so many things to ask her. And when I get back, I'll open the phone lines almost immediately, because you guys complained last week that, you know, you guys want more time to be able to talk to this artist. So I promise that once I get back, as soon as I start talking to her, I give her the phone lines for anybody who wants to say 1 or 2 things to her. And as you all know, we still have prizes to be won on this show today, so keep listening, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Don't touch the dial, don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. Without wasting much of your time, you all know who we have in the studio here. We have the very beautiful, yes, she is very beautiful. She has a very, don't let me start saying it, but wait till I post the pictures after the show. You see that she's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Dona Diva is here.
Hello.
Hi.
I love your voice.
Thank you. Funny kind of I lost my voice. Like right now, I'm struggling to talk because, last week I don't know what happened. I've been battling. I guess it's the weather though. I've been battling with a whole lot of sore throats and all that. So thank you so much. It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's an honor to always have you guys here. Dona Diva.
Yes,
now, I have to open the phone lines early because a lot of people, most of the time, I like to talk to the artists for a while, but people are always saying, we want to talk, we want to ask them questions, we don't have enough time. So I'm going to open, before we came back on air, I was talking to you that I was somewhere in some place, we don't want to mention the place. Nowhere bad though, we're at a party and I said that I love your stage performance. Unfortunately, I have a different view about people who just come in and who are just starting because I feel like probably they don't have that long years of experience. Fortunately, you have a long background in music. I said that I love your stage performance. You took it up. You sang without necessarily using the instruments, and that's rare. A lot of people don't. And apart from that, you have a very lovely voice. You do have a very lovely voice.
Thank you.
So, and I know that you've always been singing before you decided to go into music proper. So, tell us a little bit about your background, where you came from that part of you singing in the band. Just tell us a little bit about it.
Dona Diva is from Delta State, I'm from Eku, a town called Eku.
Okay.
I've been doing music since I was like 15 in church, like everybody else will tell you.
Yes, a lot of people have church.
Yeah, church, from church. And then I started music professionally, say 5 years ago, 6 years ago, because I was doing live band.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Sheraton and traveling there. And then I just decided to say, you know what, people are advising me, you can't be behind somewhere. You have the energy, you have the voice, you have the looks. Why don't you put it out there for everyone to see? Like put it on TV, do a single like normal artist. So yeah, I decided, well, let me give it a try.
Okay, so when did you start music, your own music proper?
Proper. It's like 2 years now.
2 years now. How's it been?
Yeah. Well, it's not been very easy, but thank God. I've progressed so far. I can say I'm grateful to God.
Okay, so right now, are you still with the band? Do you still have time to do the band thing?
Yeah, I still have my band. We still do shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. Which do you feel, of course you have to be comfortable with both, but which is the one that makes you feel like yourself, like the Dona Diva? Is it when you're with the band, doing your band thing, or when you're performing as an artist? Which do you feel better?
The band is good. I feel better with the band because you can relate with the crowd. You can pause the music.
Exactly.
You can talk to them. You can make them participate
you can get,
or something.
like immediate response.
Yeah. So I feel better with the band.
Okay, so right now your music you started officially 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Your first single was
Shut Up. I'm not asking you to shut up.
That's why I just kept quiet. I was like, when you tell me to start talking, I'm going to start talking. Shut up. What was the concept behind Shut Up thing?
The concept behind it was, I noticed a lot of people say stuff like, I don't like that girl for no reason. I just don't like that girl. I don't like this, I don't like that. Or they can say, it's hard. You don't have to do that. It's not easy. Like discouraging you and stuff like that. So I feel like everybody is beautiful if you really, if you appreciate your own self, people will start appreciating you. So that song "Shut Up" is basically for those people who like running people down, or giving you negative. Yeah, exactly.
So "Shut Up" is for them. Shut up. So anybody who has negative things to say about me, shut up. Okay.
Love yourself.
Yeah, it's really important. So I always tell people that it's really hard. Sometimes, like there are days I actually break down. People see me and say, "You're so strong." I have my moments.
Yeah.
And I actually break down, and sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do. And I can imagine during that period, that's for me who is not even a star, you being a star, having to cope with negative stuff, and you still have to put up with your own mood.
Like
and your
some
moment.
people, they just run everything you do down.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to see the creativity behind what you're doing. They want to run every bit of you down.
Yes.
Every bit
Speaking
of
of creativity, I know that you encountered something as regards your video recently.
Yeah.
How did that come about? I know a lot of people had things to say about the video.
Sure. That's why we do the video, for people to talk.
But really, what was your own concept of the video? Of course, definitely, I'm sure that when you're doing it, you didn't think it will have such,
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah.
But what was the initial motive? What was the video all about before?
The concept is just the song. I was following it. I was following the song actually. The song title is Gaga. Yeah. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something standing out. I didn't want a normal shake your booty video or champagne video. I just wanted something really, really different, abstract. Yeah, but the concept is just do something different. I wanted something different.
So how did you react to the negative? Of course, you have some people who say don't mind what he's saying, who will still encourage you. But how were you able to cope with that negativity? That was, I can imagine something that you're not used to because as a band, you being in a band, you don't get such.
I do get it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm used to it. So I'm
even in the band.
Person. Yeah, I get it. Some people.
Do people just walk up to you and say, I don't like your song, I don't like you?
No, they don't do it like that. You can see from their expression.
Oh, okay.
Some people, the way they react to, like if I'm singing and I'm going close to you and I see your reaction, I'm going to know, please that kind of
probably
reaction.
you're trying to engage them.
Yeah. Maybe they're scared of
shy.
making them sing or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm used to negativity and people come positive and become negative.
Yeah.
So I just kind of set my mind to it.
All right, but on that video, how were you able to handle what was the strategy?
It was painful because we put a lot of work in this. Like we did something crazy, avatar, I wore leave, and then I even pimped my car, and everything abstract. Everything really different. And then I was hoping that it will be played for a long time, and these things happen. But I give God thanks. I was not really sad, but I didn't feel good either.
Okay.
Yeah.
But at least the good part is in everything you do, you need to understand that you cannot please everybody.
Exactly.
The most important thing is for you to know your own reasons for doing what you're doing,
Right.
and of course you should be able. And sometimes these controversies are very good. It puts you out. I'm not saying you necessarily have to do things.
For example, some people say, "Oh, Dona Diva, the leave lady." They use that too.
Yeah. So sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
It takes you out. Like trust me, the issue Totodike had, because when she came on, we asked her some questions. That issue she had made a little. My brother called me. He doesn't leave. He hasn't been around for so many. He was like, who's Totodike? Because he's not the outgoing type. I was like, but who is Totodike? I just started laughing. Sometimes it helps you.
Be out there.
Yeah, and apart from that, instead of you spending money to do a PR, just these people doing PR for you. They're talking about it somehow. It's good for you.
Right.
But the most important thing is that you know where you're going, and you know where you're coming from. Because don't always shout, I want to please everybody. It's not gonna work.
You can
never please everybody. So now you have new things going on for you now.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about it.
Well, I have 2 songs. Actually 3 songs.
Okay.
For now. One is Wolinda. I've not done that video because I want to do it big.
Okay.
But I have 2 other songs, Super Love and My Oga, which we did the video. Just me and my team. We just said, you know what? Let's try this video then. Instead of paying big money and still.
So you guys sat down and.
Yeah, and we did that video. It was just like a tryout thing, first video shoot. And the song Super Love, I wanted something different too, like something soft, because a lot of people see you and they think, oh, she can't sing. She's just go come kind of artist, like jamba, go with the beats, Yeah, so I wanted to do something different, about love for the 2 songs.
Alright, but right now, what kind of songs? Some people say I can do all kinds of music. Some say, look, I'm strictly R&B. Some say I'm highlife. And what kind of song can you do?
I am selfish. I can do every kind of song. I'm very selfish when it comes to music because maybe I've been doing live band. I've done Indian, any kind of song you can think of. Caribbean. I've done any kind of songs in my live band. So I can't stick with one kind of music. It's boring to me. you know. So I just want to, you know, spice it up, you know, play around with different kind of song. My most important thing is I do it right. Yeah.
Doing it right is the most important thing. So right now, you have a song that, of course, you, as you all know, this show is very fabulous to have Dona Diva's song being played for the first time here, and I'm so happy that, you know,
First
they're gonna be, yeah, I'm so happy that they're gonna be hearing it first here. The song is titled Swegbe. So tell us about Swegbe. I know what Swegbe Yoruba means. I don't know if it's the same thing, you know. So tell us about it.
Swegbe is just.
Is it the Yoruba Swegbe?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Yoruba Swegbe.
Please tell us about it.
You know, some people they don't want to loosen up, like, you know, you sometimes just loosen up and have fun. You know, you don't be uptight all the time, like, oh, all this kind of dancing, all this kind of, you know. So Swegbe, the song is just saying loosen up and dance. Don't act like Swegbe. Don't be a dulling thing. You know, sometimes you loosen up, have fun. You know, just join the groove and you know.
Just do your thing.
Do your thing. Sometimes don't listen to.
Okay, I think that we should, before we start picking the calls proper, we should listen to the Swegbe. I'm very excited to listen to the Swegbe since it's going to be played for the first time here. When we get back, we'll still ask you one or two questions about Swegbe, and of course, we want to know what your plans are for the rest of this year, things we should expect from you, and things your fans should expect from you, and of course we want to know your future plans also, and so much more, and we want to know about your love life. And yes, that's what we do on this show, and we do want to ask you some interesting questions, so don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. When we get back, I will be officially picking the call, so you can call back. I can see the phone lines already buzzing. When we get back, we'll pick the calls. Don't touch that dial. It's still the Chatroom Show on Rainbow 94.1 FM. Now we have Swegbe by the beautiful Dona Diva. And Super Love. No, that was Swegbe, sorry. We had Swegbe by Dona Diva. I was going to say something about the Swegbe. The Swegbe actually reflects your band life in it, and I think it's really fantastic. But my question to you now is that Swegbe, the way it is right now, how do you think the video will be? This is a test question for you.
The video is still abstract.
Okay.
Still very good.
I just want to have an idea of what you think. This is like a test question, so don't fail. And you have 2 seconds to answer.
I got my idea. Well, the video is going to be crazy. It's going to be just one stage, just one scene. Crazy. Just watch out.
I probably have to wear Oleku. I'm giving you ideas. That's what they wear. That's what they call this. That's what they call it. This blouse.
Yeah.
That is like really short that they wear in those days. That's what they call it, Oleku. You know, yeah, that mini wrapper, the tie that has short blouse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you know, it fits the same.
I think you should direct the video.
Well, you guys are gonna pay me. I don't do anything for free. You guys are gonna pay me. So now I think we should
predict songs that
are
good.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is good.
Or I'm telling you. It's 14 years.
Very agape.
With that whole kind of love. If I even me, I was blushing. I was not. This is not Dona Diva. This is MJ, but I was blushing for you, and I was like, oh my God, that's so. You guys never told me that kind of thing. How do you feel when people say those things to you? How do you react?
I feel good.
Okay, let me ask you this question. How do you react? Just imagine that person standing in front of you and they're saying all this. To me, I'll just be like, I don't even know if I have a reaction. How do you take it in? How do you react?
I get very uncomfortable though.
I was going to say that. It could be very uncomfortable. No, I love you. No offense. It's good that they're showing you love, but okay. But what are you working on? I still have my questions for you, but I want to know what your plans are for the rest of this year.
Yeah, for the rest of this year, I'm going to be dropping two videos. I'm really angry. Two videos.
Every week?
Every month.
Okay.
Two videos.
But that's serious.
Until I'm all up on your face.
Okay. But are you thinking of doing your album anytime soon?
I don't. If I do a song and it picks big, then I'll think of an album. But for now,
you just want to be dropping singles.
I just want to be dropping singles.
And you know, going for shows.
Yeah.
and going
do
to.
my fashion and
Yes,
bringing-
I was going to ask you that. I understand that you model.
I was.
So that means you
I
no
don't-
longer
I
do
don't-
it.
no.
Why?
But if I get good cash deal, yes, baby, I'm gonna go for it.
But why did you just stop that part of it? You were never into it.
Well, I can't do everything together. I do fashion, I do music, I'm into real estate, so I'm trying to just, drop some.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means I can call you a business mogul.
You know.
So how do you combine the whole real estate, the music? How do you combine everything together?
It's really hard, but I guess I need the money because
So that was
the music is not paying a lot yet, like single. But
Yeah.
live band pays because you can't go to any live band show
And
without
not-
getting
yeah.
really paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the single, it's not making much money. So I'm making money from live band and real estate. So I have to just, find a way of working around them.
Okay. You're very, very, very good looking. And you have a very lovely figure. When people see you, do you think they relate with you first?
How the thing.
Do you think they relate with you that, oh wow, oh she's hot? Or do you think that your being hot has a way of distracting your music? It happens sometimes.
It happens.
Like I was asking Links, I said, when people see you, it was, I don't think even when you're singing, they look at you, they listen. They're just like, oh, it's so good. I don't even want to know what you're singing. So do you think you have that kind of effect on people? Because the truth is, when I saw you on stage, I told you before we came on that you passed me and I'm like, what is going on? This girl has a lovely figure. The stomach is flat. Everything is just, together. So do you think that when people see you, what do you think is the first point of attraction?
Sometimes some people they
Don't try to be modest. Just be
no.
sincere.
Sometimes some people like it, some don't. Like if you're singing and a woman and a man is there,
The mom will be like, what's she doing?
I can't
Rubbish.
really, right.
What's this?
I can't really dance.
I don't like her.
And I love to dance. So I look at the expression, like the faces of the women, and I don't want to shake too much.
But do you allow that really control what you do on stage?
No, it depends on the crowd.
Okay.
Like the crowd you saw me performing at, that kind of crowd, I can't do too much, like really go crazy because
Yeah.
they'll be like,
what's going on here?
yeah. But if it's young people, then I
Yeah.
can go crazy and gaga.
Okay.
Yeah, some people like it, some I don't know.
Do you
The expression not sure they like.
do you wish you were not this sexy?
Woo! I don't wish, mama.
Dona Diva? That guy sounded like he's lovely.
I like his voice too.
Yeah, he has a very. I was gonna say he has a. Okay. So we should expect singles, videos, no album yet.
Total package of entertainment. No album yet.
Okay. So are you? Speaking of collaboration, are you looking at collaborating with?
I actually did one new song with Solid Star.
Okay.
Which I'm going to put on there.
Is it your song or Solista's?
It's my song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on there in maybe 2 weeks. I want
Okay.
just the drop palm as you go.
You just
the
want
song's
vex.
full everywhere. So
You just want
it's
to
just
vex and be dropping out
when
the
you're
songs.
dropping in 3-4 months, like you're being stingy to yourself.
And
when
I
you
like
do it every day.
I like people who are very consistent. And I always say that it's very important. So when you're in this business, you don't just drop song and go away for another 10 years
Yeah.
and come and think that by then you come and drop another hit.
I used to do that, man.
Man, it's not. Do you know how many people are dropping songs every day?
Every day.
So you can't afford to go and chill
All the
somewhere.
songs are there.
Yeah, so you are gonna be dropping a whole lot of, singles, any collaboration apart from Solid Star.
Well, I'm working on how they find them, how they pursue them first. Anyone who I catch. I will
Okay.
do.
So what's your relationship with the female artists right now?
I don't know. We're not that close. Like I don't know why, but I'm trying to be.
Do you think that there's a lot of intimidation? Because I won't lie to you, you're very stunning. So I can't imagine me being an artist, and I've been around for a minute, and I see you, I'm like, who is this girl that is coming to come and steal the whole? I don't even want to know what she's singing. This body will take away the whole thing, and she shouldn't sing. So do you think that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Of course, you've been to some places where you had to perform, and you saw some other female where you get in the love. Because females, that's how we are. Nobody can change our paths. We beef ourselves, like seriously. The men can still beef and still pretend like, oh, I'm cool with you. But if they will not hide you when they see you. What's she wearing? That's a shoe. So let me see what one.
Funny enough, I met Omomi. I don't mean to mention names.
Yeah.
And Waje, and they were so welcoming.
Yeah, Waje is very.
So now you be that girl. Shoo, see this people. Hey, my sister. You know, I really appreciated it.
Okay. So right now we should just expect that you drop the videos and you do a whole lot of singles, no videos, and no, not a lot of collaboration. You're talking about. I would like you to just advise people who, of course, you've been through a lot of things based on the fact that you just got into the music business 2 years. So I want you to just tell people who would love to be in music also. You want to give advice and tell them, you know, these are the things that you think can get them through to that level where they can be comfortable the way you are comfortable with yourself. So you want to say something to them?
Well, for me, I'll just say keep doing what you're doing. If you know you are talented, and keep trusting God. And then management is really important. Yeah.
I was going to say so because I see that your management team, I must commend them. They have everything together for you. You know, it's cool. A lot of people come here and they complain, my management is this. I just left them last week. I just left them 2 weeks ago. But your management seems to be in order. Yeah. They have you grounded and very organized, and you guys are very punctual. I really wish you all the best, Dona Diva. I know that you would go far. You're very talented. Please give out your Twitter handle and your Facebook. Also, I was gonna do that. Just give 2 seconds shout out to your fans.
Alright fans, if you want to follow me, I am Dona Diva Full, DONADIVAFUL at I am Dona Diva Full. My Facebook is Dona Adja, DONAADJA. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Sharp, we can talk. Thank you all.
Okay, so for those of you who need Dona Diva to, you know, do your thing, you want to communicate with her, you want to say something to her, she just gave her a Twitter handle at I am Dona Diva Full. Follow her, and of course you can also tweet at her and ask her questions that you didn't get to ask her on the show. She's very active on Twitter. She would definitely respond. So Dona Diva, thank you so much. I want to say thank you to you, to your management, to everybody who came here with you today. I really do appreciate your time out. And we hope that as you're dropping the videos, you'll be coming around. We want to make you a friend of the show. We just don't want to be a one-time guest. So as you're dropping the video, just come around, keep talking about it. But I can imagine that this time when we'll be having you next time, you don't blow because you're very talented. Thank you so much for staying tuned. And thank you to everybody who took time out to call. We do appreciate you, and those of you who listen. We'll be playing one of Dona Diva's song right now. We'll be playing My Oga, and of course we'll also be repeating the Swagbe. That is the latest single by Dona Diva. Keep listening, and of course to keep up with Dona Diva, once again you can follow her at I am Dona Diva Full, and you can also like our Facebook page at Thechatroomshow, and the Twitter also is at Thechatroomshow, and you can also follow Rainbow FM at Rainbow 941 FM. Keep listening. We love you all. I really want to do something for 2 minutes. I have the winners from last week. They're here. I wanted them to say 1 or 2 things. Say thank you for just 2 seconds. You guys come around. Just talk. You're on air, so just say your name and say thank you to...
I'm Onowu Gideon, and I want to say thank you to Ariel. Thank you, Rainbow FM.
Okay.
We love you.
Alright.
I'm Damlola Otuna. I want to say thank you to Rainbow FM and Area.
Alright.
I'm Godwin Ojolu. I want to say thank you to Rainbow FM, to all Nigerians. To give. When you give, you receive. Thank you all.
Thank you, Rainbow FM, DJ in Camus, boy. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Don't shut that down. Keep listening. Keep feeling Dona Diva's song. We'll be playing a song repeatedly for 5 minutes, so keep listening. I'm still your favorite host. I want to say show. I want to call myself show. I'm still your favorite host, MJ. Thank you to Tochukwu, even though he's laughing at me. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.